Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Spencer Strider. How about a report on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. In there at the knees, and with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. That's inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
On the ground. Albies tosses to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Fastball for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
That one the other way. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And now 2-1. And a foul ball. Man at second. And another ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a 3-2. Inside ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and the Nats have the lead. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Eddie Rosario stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Upstairs. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Just off the outside part of the plate. And a payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Hits the top of the wall.
That is the second baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 13,
So one out with two aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Senzel. And there's a foul ball.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
And that one missing low.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the
Fires to second for one. On to Olsen. That's two. The two-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. What do we need to know here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a pitch. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting second,
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The switch hitter batting right. A little bit low. Albies, an all-star a season ago, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. The 1-0.
Up.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside. 1 out, base is empty. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Austin Riley now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, 1 now. Swings through that one.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. And now the lefty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit.
Batting fourth. The first baseman.
Here is Matt Olson. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. Strider back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a bouncer, Riley. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Grounded out his first time. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence in seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Right side. Throw on to Olson. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Now batting, right fielder, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas. A double and a run scored his first time up. Fly ball center field. Harris after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Braves,
second. And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
The pitch. And downstairs. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
That is good.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one way outside, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. That one misses, and the count's full. Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Here's Sean Murphy in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Sliced down the right side. The Braves down by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they slice into the lead. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Adam Duvall at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Thomas going back, and he brings it into the warning track.
Orlando.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. On the line, base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
The batter, the right
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. right through there for a strike. And a foul ball third base side. Arcia off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side. Whips it to Gallo. They get the out on Acuna. Inning over. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
And the right-hander back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one ripped. Acuna moving back. That's not coming back. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Meneses in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Righty delivers. Pitch is in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just in. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Eddie Rosario. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that one off the outside edge. And another ball. Towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Hebert Ruiz will hit next. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
just missed. Inside, just missed.
3-0.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he walked him.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he deals. And strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee up and loosening in the pen. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 on, 2 outs. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Victor Robles in the on-deck circle. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Kicks and fires. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to Gallo. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ho, ho, ho!
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. The right-hander back to work. And ball one. Abrams, in his second season, 23 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Next pitch is downstairs. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, center field. Harris grabs it on the run.
now batting the first baseman, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
0-1.
Sliced hard but foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Outside low, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Way high.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back at Truist Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
In for a strike, now 3-1. That one 95 to finish him off. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So here's Murphy now. The Braves trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Braves go down quickly here. They trail at 5-2. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th, and now up for Washington, Joey Meneses.
The designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Nats, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one in there across the letters. High fly ball out to left field. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rosario up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings and misses. 2 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Hebert Ruiz. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing a changeup. See if he can elevate.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and it remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Adam Duvall. The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Drifts towards it. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Orlando.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Weems preparing to come on if needed. Ferrer getting cranked up as well. The Nats leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed. Next offering way off the plate. Fastball for a strike. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. I think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New pitcher now, Joe Jimenez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And he deals. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Senzel up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Matzik, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Johnson, the right-hander, also getting loose. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Robles in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Off the plate, and it's 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. Nats go down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
The pitch. Strike 1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Robles quickly throws it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ozuna.
So now the DH spot, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Rainey also getting ready. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Matzek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Matzek goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Gallo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And now the lefty. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. That's down and in.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Weems. Now here is Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Late swing, foul to the left. Ripped to the right center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next pitch is outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
1-2.
And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
In for a strike. And 1-1. Harris, the runner at second with one away. Next offering upstairs. Right-handed reliever. That one outside, and that's ball 3. And ball 4 to a board. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you get a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Garcia up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 strike.
In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Dylan Floro.
Number 24, Dylan Floro.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. 1 for 3.
Meneses.
And a pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Johnson fires. And it is 2-1. That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ruiz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pierce Johnson fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
1-2.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. And delivers outside. Two outs. Left field. Duvall gets under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Nationals leave 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Back at Truist Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's outside. On the ground to first. Gallo steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That's outside. Ball 1. That one lifted to left. Sizes this one up and makes the grab. 2 away.
up next for Atlanta, the first
Hunter
baseman,
Harvey gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Olsen. Now pitching for Washington, number 73, Hunter Harvey.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And the pitch.
One
That
ball.
misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off, Nick Senzel. A strikeout and a walk.
Nick Senzel.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. Duvall going back, and that one's gone. It just got out of here. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Victor Robles. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's in there. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out here at the top of the 9th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Now it's going to be C.J. Abrams. 0 for 4, 2 groundouts, a flyout, and a strikeout. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike one. Kicks and fires. Next offering is outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lane Thomas now at the plate. The other way. They got it for out number 2. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 9. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. And that's in for a strike. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Harvey is just 1 strike away. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
A real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Lewis Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.